You're joining me for tea on this one. Okay, January 24, 2010, continued Kundalini Kriyas. Once more, I am sorely unqualified to really say much. I'm happy to share my experience. I'm happy to share the experiences of those who write into me, who are open to me linking you to them. And so this is partly what I will be doing here. So those experiencing the Kundalini awakening, Kundalini rising phenomena, sometimes, if not often, whether they are consciously aware and awake for it or not, experience what are called Kundalini Kriyas. And there is a lot more to the Kriyas than what I'm going to mention in this video. This video, again, is in response to an inquiry about the Kriyas that I experience. And so I'm going to relay those to you here. The first Kriyas that I experienced were spontaneous yoga poses and hand mudras, hand positions, as well as what I call healing hand positions, where I would wake up in the night to find my hands placed on me in certain positions. Very often it would be straight forward and back like this on top of each of my hip creases, which is not a position, by the way, that one can maintain normally while asleep, because the musculature would normally have to be used to hold your hands like this. So the Kundalini energy would move me into yoga poses. This does feel just like a person moving you or adjusting you in a yoga pose. The experience, you are not moving your own body. I know I am not moving my own body. My body is being moved. It's an involuntary movement on my part. Another energy is doing this. So I would wake up in various twists and, well, I'll just say various yoga poses. I would also wake up with my hands in mudras that I was utterly unfamiliar with. They are not mudras that I had ever practiced before or had ever seen before. Again, the healing hand positions were typically over my hip crease. That little crease in the leg there where the leg bends. Straight down the front, right over the hip bone down the leg. So some healing work being done there. Also, at the same time, roughly, I would notice my body making involuntary movements and jerks and twitches, usually when I was laying down or in meditation. Usually not during the day when I'm up doing things. But I do know that the Kriyas can happen at any time, and for many people they do. One of the main Kriyas I get, actually I'm going to mention two right here. One is a new one that I started getting en masse a lot, starting a couple weeks ago. But the first one and most predominant one is in the neck. It resembles like if you were going to snap someone's neck. That's what the movement resembles. It's a very quick, whip-like movement that I cannot reproduce consciously or voluntarily. So it's just a small movement in one direction and a quick whip in the other. And I get that one a lot. The new one that has started for me, this one's bigger. This is more indicative of perhaps a more standard Kundalini Kriya. It's larger in size. It is full body. And it is in relation to the energy passing through Manipura, the power chakra, the third chakra, and hitting blockages, hitting a blockage. It's my understanding that this is how the Kriyas come about. This intense or additional, electrical energy is passing through our physical bodies, and when it comes across a block, you get these involuntary movements that I'm calling Kriyas. Okay, so this one is in relation to my power chakra, my third chakra, and it resembles being punched in the gut. These do not hurt, by the way. There is no pain involved in any of this. They can be obnoxious and annoying because they, of course, keep you awake when they happen. But for instance, 3 nights ago, I was kept awake with this one for hours on end. And it's simply a doubling over at the middle and a flying up of all of my limbs, of my arms and legs, like you would imagine might happen if you hit someone in a gut. Boom! But it's full body, medium in size, and keeps me awake and up. It'll seem like just when you're resting and beginning to fall back to sleep, finding a place of rest, boom, you'll get another one. And I giggle, and I hope you do too. If we start taking these too seriously and getting caught up in discomfort and pain, it's only going to take the energy longer to clear these blockages. For now, I choose to be a passive rag doll at the disposal of the Kundalini electrical currents. And I'm happy for the Kriyas. If there's a blockage there, I want the energy to work through the blockage so that the energy can free flow. I've experienced the free flow of the energy, and it's beyond anything that I could say to you at the moment. I'm not feeling altogether poetic, but it is just, it's what we're supposed to feel like. It's what the human physical body and energy system is, and what it's supposed to feel like. Love. Bliss. Absolute peace, absolute joy, absolute beauty. Any minute now.